Hi, I'm Devin Satterfield. I'm here today on my roof with Robin Coomer. Hi, Robin.
Hey, Devin.
So, Robin, you do a lot of things, but let's start talking about your music first, I guess. When did you start making music? Well, how long ago was that?
Let's see, I moved to the Bay Area in the early 90s and started playing in a band called 5 Feet to the Window with an extraordinary guitar player, Dan Lax. And yeah, he's everywhere. And then I was in a band called Birdsaw, played with a lot of folks like Eric McFadden and Fawn Fables, and I basically just try and sing as often as possible. But my main gig is loop station. That's the word.
Yeah, how many bands have you been in? Like, could you? I mean, just list them off, as many as you can remember.
That's like asking. Wait, that's like me saying like, how many people have you slept with? Like off the top of your head, you know what I mean? Like it's impossible.
I didn't say an exact figure, just a guesstimate.
Well, I mean, like, and actually, like actual projects, like things like where I'm like, that's my band.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, not that many, like 4, 5, but I've been involved with as many possible musical adventures as I can get myself into, you know, because that's how you keep yourself on your toes, I guess, and learning. But yeah, Loop Station's the hardest band because there's only 2 of us, and we're looping and stuff, and it's totally scary. You can't like turn around and be like, "Oh, the drummer totally screwed that up." It's like it's just you. You can't blame it on anyone else.
Why don't you describe the Loop Station process? How do you guys play your music?
No. My bandmate Sam, he plays electric cello, and electric cello. Yeah, I know.
Gilded electric cello.
Oh, like a gold-leafed electric cello. Yeah, it's pretty hot, and we sample ourselves live and make loops out of the parts, and hopefully create really beautiful orchestral compositions that rock. But sometimes, you know, with it's the nature of the beast is that sometimes those things don't work out quite as planned, and that's when things get really interesting.
Tell me a few of the bands you've opened for. I know some of the people. I know you opened for what's that? The guy from the '80s song, right? What's it?
The guy from the '80s song.
The guy.
We've opened for a lot of people that were the guys with the '80s songs. Like Thomas Dolby is one. He's excellent. Actually, he's an amazing guy. And the Human League, that was amazing. I know all of those songs by heart now. We played a bunch of shows with them. What was the other one? David Byrne. That was I forgot about that. That was we did a couple slipped my mind. We did a couple shows with him about a year ago in down in Saratoga. Good times. Really, really great experience. And but recently we've done some stuff with the Dresden Dolls and Secret Machines and folks like that. So yeah, it's been a good time.
So tell me about the gym you work at. I know it's kind of like there's a lot of Oakland pride in that gym. Tell me the story about that.
Well, it's King's Gym, Oakland, California, and just a really, really amazing place. It's a huge family there of people that are just working it out. Andre Ward, hitting things. Andre Ward trains there, and he is currently undefeated, gold medal champion, all that good stuff. And so it's really great. He's a really huge role model for a lot of kids who have found themselves at that gym after school, trying to, keep themselves off the streets and, really working towards something. And he's such a, it was awesome after he won that gold medal in the Olympics, like going into the gym the next Monday, and every single kid that had ever stepped foot in that place was in that place, just working it. And it was so cool to see that kind of real motivation where people are really making a difference and showing people how to do that. I think it's really awesome to watch these kids, change and grow up and all that stuff. And Charles King is he's just a joy and to be around and to work with. So it's been really fun. And hitting things is really underrated. Most people, you need to hit things more often. Just not living things.
Right. Only when necessary.
Yeah. Only under the correct supervision.
So another thing you've been working on that I guess I just found out is kind of like in a little jeopardy or whatever. Fox Theater.
The Fox Theater is definitely the heart of Oakland. I mean, it's right there in the middle. It's beautiful. It's actually the most beautiful theater I've ever seen. And I've been, like, my day job for the last decade has been sort of interiors and restorations and painting and stuff like that. So I had the opportunity to kind of go into the Fox and try and problem solve a lot of the things that had happened to it over the years of it being completely empty and dilapidated. And, you know, it was a tear down for Oakland for a really long time. And they're going to save it. They're going to restore it. They're going to turn it into a school for the performing arts, which is going to completely change Oakland. People will move here so their kids can go to school at this school. I mean, if I could go back in time and be 12 again, I would, so that I could go to school at this school. I mean, it's going to be amazing. And so they're really, really doing the right thing with it. You know, so many people are restoring theaters now, you know, and then nobody's going to them. And they're kind of really turning it into such a multi-use space that it's going to get a lot of life going through, which is fantastic. And I think it's going to completely change the face of Oakland, most definitely, for the better. Plan is that I would hopefully be overseeing a lot of the decorative painting restoration, which, you know, back in the late 20s, it was all about the painting. You know, there's a lot of stencil work and a lot of really just beautiful things that need to be recreated completely. So it'd be kind of going in and overseeing the execution of that kind of restoration.
So what are you doing next?
The next project is going to be a live concert DVD. It's going to be the next thing to be working on. I'm gonna get as many people involved in that as possible. Hopefully that'll be the catalyst to being on the road all the time.
We got to do the plug thing. So this is the time where you plug, give me your CD.
Obey Your Signal is the new CD. The website is loopthis.com. And it's good stuff. Check it out.
All right. Thanks, Robin.
Thank you, Devin.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
All right. She's been Robin Coomer, Devin Satterfield. Thanks for being my roof. See you next time.